are going to visit one of the oldest Indian grocery store in Connecticut called as Cosmos International. The peculiar feature about this store is it is not owned by a person of South Asian descent, but it is owned by a Lithuanian. So let us go inside and check out the store and know more about their story. Henrietta.
Oh, hello.
When I first came to Cosmos, the thing which came in my mind is thanks you took this initiative. We no more have to plan our grocery. Everything within just a mile's range you have made available. It's like shopping in an Indian market.
It is an Indian market.
Yeah, and with that, the first question comes in my mind is, you not belonging to South Asian descent, you being a Lithuanian, how did you think of starting a grocery which is primarily having Indian merchandise, and when was it established?
About 1954, which was the year I was born, my father opened up an international supermarket because his friends convinced him great business to go into. He never realized how much work it would be, but he continued with it because my father never quits. I can't remember when the first Indians came, but I think about maybe 10 years later, maybe around 1965 or so. Okay. I remember Mr. and Miss Patel came in, very nice couple, and asked, well, do you carry any Indian spices? Do you have any Indian groceries? And we didn't, but we showed them the spices that we had from Goya. The Hispanics have very similar spices. They use cumin, they use coriander, they use chili, they use ginger, so garlic, some spices. So they were happy to pick up those. And they told us about, the fact that Asians were moving into Hartford. Maybe we would like to carry some of the groceries. We knew nothing about the wholesalers, and at that time, House of Spices, which is Lakshmi, happened to be starting a business in a warehouse in New York. The warehouse was their garage. So I don't know how we found out about them, but we did. Or maybe the Patel sold us. So little by little, we started to expand our. So then, we got the first frozen foods that came out, the different naans, and the ready-to-eat foods only came out recently. Okay. But I mean, the sky's the limit with Indian groceries. Oh. First of all, they're very inexpensive. I'm always amazed that you can get 4 masala dosas, Udupi brand, for $1.99 that can feed 2 people. Huge.
Yes, that's so amazing. So how did you think of starting a deli? I mean, and then eventually you hired a chef also.
Well, the deli's the funniest story you could imagine. I think my brother Richard thought of opening up a deli. Well, we already had a deli because the Rajbog sold us samosas and dokla and pakoras and sweets. But what happened was, I think my brother wanted to expand the deli. So we advertised for a cook, maybe Indian bride, and we got a call. So the deli grew a lot because his curries are good, and everybody loves Asian food. We'll say that what we've seen is generations go by.
We put another couple to marry together. You said, now I won't mention the name because he's a doctor.
Okay.
First we showed him to her.
Oh.
Then we showed her to him in the store.
Okay.
Basically made a point to show, and then when they finally met, they got married.
So what is your message for young entrepreneurs?
Becoming an entrepreneur is not that difficult. You can start as small as you want. We started with 1 package of chili. And then you can just, the thing is not to set time limit. That's all I would say, that any business, any small business adds a, dimension to a person.
Oh wow, that's a perfect statement.
I think so.